Welcome to Sawlogs Plastic Hubs. This video will be whatever project I'm working on, and I don't do a separate, sometimes I do a separate openings for them, sometimes I don't. Again, it's just a summer opening, and I just wanted to throw one out there, and we'll blend it in. It's probably when I get a chance to sit down and do some videos. There's a lot of upcoming things that you're going to be seeing on these videos, summer projects or whatnot. Once I kind of get back in the shop for the summer, right now that has been occupied a lot. So I hope you enjoy the channel, enjoy the videos, and subscribe and follow. So just jump right on in there. Okay, I'm gonna open this up today, and probably later on when this video is finished me in shop, you'll notice what it is. I can go to metal supermarkets and get material. Metal supermarkets is probably a 20-30 minute drive, and the last aluminum I bought from them was something along, I think I bought a 5-foot piece for something like 20 bucks. Well, I've got a little project that needs some aluminum, and I want 3/4. I won't use all this, it's just part of this be used. What this is for, really won't use but one stick of it. 6061 aluminum. That's 4 1-foot pieces. That's 4 feet. I got this for about $16 or so, shipped to me from Stoner. And Stoner on eBay has a lot of different material, especially aluminum. And most of these are drops of some sort, and they resell them. I don't know where they have a business where they cut them up or act as a third party for machine shops. I really don't know, but this is a pretty good buy here. I'm going to make something that I haven't made in a while, and I haven't made a video of it, so you'll see it. And it's nothing real complicated. It's refrigerator magnets. My stepdaughter, who lives in Washington, who's with us, has said I promised some and haven't made them. So I'm going to get them made up so I can put them in the mail. So when her husband gets to Washington, they'll be there, because I don't want to fly them on an airplane with him. So I'll get them made up. I'm going to make 3 or 4 or 5 of them. It's not much to it, but I'll show you the video when I get ready to make them. So I just wanted to show you unboxing the material. Okay, what I'm doing this morning is we're going to make some refrigerator magnets. I think you've seen the other day that I got the material, or I shot the video with the material. So what I'm going to do is we're going to knurl these things, and so when they cut off, that should cut off. Yeah, I'm cutting. Maybe I need to go a little more, because I'm wanting to go ahead and put a little more in there. What I'm doing, I don't think I've ever videoed making refrigerator magnets. It's a real simple thing. These just go right on your refrigerator to hold things, and I usually do them for gifts and whatnot. And the stepdaughter's needing the set, so I'm going to make those real quick thing here. What I'm doing, we're going to knurl these. That one might be a little thin. I was really going to make them an extra 16th. If it is, I'll go back and make an extra one. Cut off an extra one. What I did this morning was lay this out, so to speak. There's 4 of them. 2 in the middle is a little thin looking, but we'll try that. If it don't work, we'll always remake some more. So what I'm doing right now is I just went ahead and chamfered these things first. Then we'll just set up to knurl them here in a minute. I'll bring you back. Now, that's better. I'll just have to cut one of them out and editing. Now, with aluminum, I tend to run a little faster. So, I tend to run about 200 or so with aluminum because aluminum is just a little quicker. And I'll always, you know, with knurling is one of them things, I'm always taking a couple of them shots to get done. See what I want. Don't take much. Now, like I say, with aluminum too, it tends to give a little more. And I'll just be honest with you. With the knurling tool, I just almost prefer to grease it up just to make it cut more. Just because it just tends to work better and gives me what I'm looking for. This is just a 3/4 rod, and I went ahead and marked them, and if you'll notice, it tends to roll over anyway, so we'll go back and we'll, because the rest of this one end I've already cut out for. See, now I've done covered up all my knurls, so now I'm going to have to go back in and chamfer everything again. Thought I went deep enough, so you can see with these two is pretty good, and that end one's pretty good. So what we'll probably do is cut the first one off here and work from there. And I'm just going to leave the camera on a second while I'm setting up. Let me just cut you back off. I'll bring you back. All right, I started and forgot to turn the camera back on. But I already cut the center out of this first one. So the rest of the way through, it's just going to be higher feed, knock it right out, catch it in your hand. I know this is out, but again, this is aluminum, so we're good ways off. I just haven't had the luck with WD-40 cutting off and knurling these type parts. I've always tended to, for some reason, I feel like they want to galled up and such, so it kind of makes it a little more difficult. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you can see my indicator here on the top. I'm just going to go in about, well, I might would if I touched it. Lock it. You want the magnet to go in approximately, that's about 70 thousandths there. They're 118 is what they are. Let me double check that. I'll leave the camera running. These particular Neobalma magnets, oh yeah, I can go a good ways more. These particular ones came from Home Depot. They do carry them. You don't have to order them all the time. So this is just a regular end mill, center cutting end mill. Might be leaving me a little tit in there. That's fine too. Because this magnet, we're going to epoxy the magnets in. So that's the whole steps to doing one of these. I mean, I can go in there with the boring bar and hit the bottom, and I might just do that just to get that bottom flush before I cut it off. And find a small bar here and just go in there and see if we can get to the bottom of it. Let's go across the bottom. And I'm not caring about speed. There we go. Just enough to knock that little teat off there. You can, so that magnet will set flush. And then I'll grab a deburr tool. And this one you can't use like a hole. You want to get that little sharp edge off. So the best way to do that is this right here. Just take this and kind of pull the edge off. And all I got to do now is just cut this one off like I did the one before. And that's it. So this is a fairly simple little old thing to make as far as machining. And then we'll just epoxy everything together. So gonna be a little thinner. It'll work. Then I'll just, I'm not gonna run you the rest of the way through because you're gonna see me cut the first one off. Okay, you gotta take the little cut-off burrs. It's always a challenge to do this. I tried to cut a set of those protectors out so I wouldn't scar these, but the problem with it is, since this is so thin, you can't really grab them with the protector. So we're just going to have to kind of hold them real light. We're not really wanting to go in there and face much anyway, so mainly all we want to do is just kind of go in there to the center and take the center burr out of them anyway, so just like that. So it's just 6 1/2 dozen though. There's a little bit more trouble, but that's what you got to do. One bad thing about these magnets, and I don't care where you get them at or how you get a hold of them, they are good, but they also are horrible for picking up the least amount of metal that's in the neighborhood. And it's really hard to get all the little, what's there, you know, once you open them up and in the shop, I mean, even little things like metallic grinding dust gets on them. So you try to, and this is what I'm trying to do right now, may end up trying to take the air and hit them. Basically, you got to break the bottom. And this, and that's sort of getting most of it off. It's hitting that plate. I can live with a little bit, but I'm trying to get anything real big off. And what it does, it just piles up on it. This is the part that actually is going to touch the refrigerator when it goes to the door. All right, I'm going to mix up some epoxy, and I'll be right back. I had to cut the hair off so you can listen. Okay, now, this happens to be Gorilla Glue epoxy, but there's several different brands. It really don't matter. Just any good brand that you can find. One thing I will advise you, anytime you use this stuff, get 5 minutes. And there's always mixing jars, but the best way I've found to use a mixing jar is what I just did, just clean them up. Some of them, when you don't let them get together, they actually won't harden. And I keep craft sticks, and I like clear. Sometimes I've gotten yellow. The main reason I got Gorilla, I was in Walmart the other day when I got this, and you want to, this is always the hardest part, trying to get it down. I'm going to try something. I just thought of something. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm going to go ahead and put that one. I've already got epoxy down in here. So you want to just slide the magnet down in there and just let it sit. And you got any extra, try to take your paper towel. And it's really hard with these magnets, are all like a metric size. So I always like to make sure, in this particular one, I ain't got enough in it. I like to have it kind of sunk in epoxy. Problem you have sometimes with this stuff is, like everything else, it wants to get everywhere. So this ain't good enough for me. I want this to be kind of full inside, but I didn't want it to be all over the place. The reason being is that way that the magnet's is basically bonded in there. If you could get these things closer and use super glue, that'd be the ideal situation, but sometimes you just ain't got the ideal situation. Just take your paper towel and kind of wipe the excess off as you go. I see that one's sort of going to sit in there and float around, and there's little chips, and there's plenty of epoxy once that sets for that bond right there. I'll bring you back when I get the rest of them. Okay, I got to clean a couple up, but these are some of the magnets here. I'm going to go back over them. I'll probably take a knife or something once the epoxy dries. And you see, you got to be careful even in the shop here. There's always little metal on your workbenches. I don't care how clean you get them. And just trying to keep all the metal off of them, fundamental thing to do. So you want these to set. I usually like to let them set overnight, actually. That way I get a good bond, because you're pulling these off and on a refrigerator. That's what they're being made for. Old pictures, notes, kid stuff, you know. I got a good many on our refrigerator. I've made some up, several groups of them. And so these will have to dry. So they're sitting on that container that I keep acetone in drying. So they'll be sitting there drying. Decided to make some extra ones. I forgot where I've given somebody some, so while I was into this, making these up, whatnot, I went ahead and done what I have. 2 more magnets. These came from Home Depot. You can find these in Home Depot. So sometimes you can, and eBay's another good resource for them. So we'll let them dry up, and then they'll be ready to go, and we'll wrap this little deal right up. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Whatever we've done today, because usually I shoot a close and put together a montage at the end. So this is usually my way of saying thank you. Now, if I haven't said it enough, I will say it. Every subscriber I've got, I appreciate. Appreciate every view I get. Now, do we have the big channel? No. Do we want to have a big channel? Well, I'd be stupid saying I wouldn't be a little jealous if I didn't, but my mode of making these videos isn't to get rich. It is to have fun. So those come along, enjoy the videos and have fun with me, I appreciate it. But please do share it with your friends if they're not subscribers. And, you know, bring them over here and let us look at somebody else is doing this. You know, I'm a career machinist, and I've always liked to make things. So when I'm retired, now I really have plenty of time. Right now, you know, we've been kind of busy with some house projects and stuff, so that's slowed us up here for the last several months. But I hope you enjoy the videos, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, please subscribe. Please tell your friends. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so very much. Have a great day, and we will see you in the next video when I make another one.